Slenderman girl Anissa Weier admits to birthday sleepover attack where Payton Leutner was stabbed. One of two teenage girls charged with repeatedly stabbing a classmate to impress the fake character Slenderman has admitted to their horrific crime. Anissa Weier, 15, pleaded guilty to an amended charge of attempted of second-degree homicide as a party to a crime, with use of a deadly weapon. She and another friend Morgan Geyser, also 15, were originally facing attempted first-degree intentional homicide charges over the attack on their former classmate Payton Leutner in Waukesha, Wisconsin, on May 31, 2014. Despite their age, the two girls are being tried as adults. The girls, who were both 12 at the time, were accused of stabbing Leutner during a birthday party sleepover. Leutner was stabbed 19 times in total. Her body was later discovered in a nearby park in Waukesha, a city west of Milwaukee. Anissa's guilty plea comes as her parents revealed their side of the story for the first time this year. In a TV interview with ABC News in the U.S., Bill and Christy Weier said their daughter feels remorse and vents during visits. They also revealed details of what Leutner said on the day of the attack. On the day of the incident, Payton stated that she thought Morgan was her friend, Ms. Weier said. "I pray every day that Payton finds true friendship." While their daughter Anissa has pleaded guilty to the lesser charge, her court case is not over yet. She still faces a trial next month focused on her mental health. Her plea means her trial will look at if she is legally responsible for the crime or not guilty because of mental illness. If she's found guilty, she could face at least 10 years in prison. If not, she'll spend 3 years in a mental hospital. Prosecutors allege Anissa and Morgan stabbed Leutner 19 times in a park and then planned to walk hundreds of miles north to meet Slenderman in a forest. Leutner was able to crawl out of the woods to a path where she was found by a cyclist. Somehow, she miraculously survived the brutal attack and returned to school 1 year after the attack. Leutner previously told ABC's 2020 she'd feared Slenderman before the incident and tried to back away from the forest because she sensed something was wrong. Her mother Stacy told of seeing her daughter in hospital as pale as a ghost. "She was crying. She couldn't breathe. She saw me. She put her hand out and I rushed over to her and I put my arms around her and I laid next to her," she said. Anissa's co-accused, Morgan, also due in court for a hearing, pleaded not guilty by reason of mental disease to an attempted homicide charge. Anissa initially entered the same plea, before her court appearance today. Experts have already testified that Morgan suffers from schizophrenia and oppositional defiant disorder and maintains relationships with imaginary characters. The news comes after filmmakers released an HBO documentary titled Beware the Slenderman, which is based on the attack. The documentary detailed what happened during the attack and included audio from a 911 call and police footage from inside the interview room as Anissa revealed her motive. "I was really scared knowing that Slenderman could easily kill my whole family in 3 seconds," she tells an officer. It is alleged the attack was carefully planned over 5 months. Police say the girls told detectives they wanted to murder the girl after reading tales about Slenderman on the horror website Creepypasta. Slenderman, the creation of paranormal enthusiasts, is said to be a lanky, faceless character in a suit who terrorizes and kidnaps children. It is believed the spooky figure was invented in a Photoshop contest on the Something Awful forums in 2009 and became the subject of online paranormal fan fiction. He is also the subject of a number of YouTube mockumentaries where he terrifies viewers by making an appearance at a person's front door.